This is 2017 question number 2. Part A says, how many pounds of bananas are removed from the display during the first 2 hours the store is open? So if you look up here at the top, this is the converters remove bananas from the display rate. So rate means the rate of them, and we want total bananas. So we are going to have to do, we want to do the integral of this removal. And it says during the first 2 hours, so that's going to be 0 to 2 of this integral dt. And this is a calculator problem again, so you're going to type math 9, 0 to 2 of that integral. You probably ought to stick to 1 more. And when you type that in, you will get 20.05. At least 3 places. You can go to more if you wish. Would be the answer for that. Now, if this said that you had to do units, you would say pounds, because it's pounds of bananas removed from time t equals 0 to t equals 2. That's what I would write if I were you. Okay, problem part B. And find f prime of 7, use correct units, and explain the meaning of f prime of 7 in the context of what the problem's saying. So we are going to do f prime. So that is actually the second derivative. So we're going to math 8. And 8, we're going to into that the value of 7 because we want 7. Now, this is original right up here is a rate already, and it's the rate that the bananas are removed from the table. And it says, reading on down here, f of t is pounds per hour. So when you do the derivative, the math 8 and plug 7 in for this, you get rounds to negative 8.120. And then you have to do bananas, or you can, and remember f of hour. And when you do a derivative, you're putting the value of that again, and so that is per hour. Would be after the store has been open 7 hours, or when t equals 7 hours, the rate at which the bananas are being removed is, now you can put decreasing by 8.120 pounds of banana hour per hour, or put being removed at negative 8.120 hour per hour. Now, if you put negative decreasing, that's a double negative loop. So don't do a double negative. Part C says, is the banana display table increasing or decreasing at the t equals 5? So we want to know, are we increasing or decreasing? Well, coming on down here, reading further, g of t is also the amount of rate of bananas, but this is the store employees are adding bananas. So we want to know, add is g of 5, and we're reading f, the f part, bananas removing. We want what this equals. Trying to find out equals right there. So when you plug, again, you're just going to plug this straight into your calculator, no derivative, no integrals. And when you plug this in here, you're going to get that this equals negative 2.263. I believe negative is less than 0. So let's say, and we're supposed to talk about this, give a reason for your answer. It's the number of pounds of banana is decreasing at t equals 5 because g of 5 minus f of 5 is less than 0. So that would be the answer to C. And then part D wants to know how many pounds of bananas are on display on the display table at the time T equals 8. So now we need to do extra stuff or notice some extra stuff. So we're again at T equals 8 is a key here, because if you look up here it goes to 12, but we don't want to go to 12. We're only going to go to 8. So, and also way up here at the top, when the grocery store opens, there's already 50 pounds of bananas on the display right at this time. So we're going to have the amount of bananas that were on the display. Then we're going to say, and we want to put on there the amount of bananas being put in there times, this one starts at 3, so we don't want to go 0, we go 3 to 8. And that's going to be of the GT part. And we got to add that because that's bananas being put on there. And then we're going to do the integral from 0 to 8 of the bananas being removed, which is the, it's not G, F of T part, dt. And we're going to find out what that equals. So there is what your calculator. Now again, if you put y1 and y2 for these, you put y1 and 2 into the right place for g of t and f of t. You type in these functions in over and over again, which takes longer. So anyway, when you do that problem right there, you get, it would round to 23.347. 3 places. So you should say, at the time equals 8, there would be only 20.347 pounds of bananas. And like I already said, when T would be the end of problem 2.